Got a different setter on the court for the DLSU, Gia.
Coach Romel was quick to remind them to go back to the system, to their triangle defense, and just be ready that no matter what situation, there's a reason why they trained that system to prepare for this game specifically.
Ooh, what a pickup there by Ara Paniga, though. And right back at you, said Amie Provido. That is her second point, all alone there.
Amie displaying a lot of veteran experience up on the net. She's not a tall little block.
Lopez did not anticipate this time. She receives and a block. A big one from Amie Provido.
Beautiful block there from Amie Provido, just waiting on that hit from Elia.
15 points for the Philosi. Returned, but great reflex from Canino. Encarnacion goes to Bacanque, Faida. Oh, Returta. Thanks to her, the ball is alive. And a block. No entry, says Amie Provido.
She knew she was gonna block that ball. She was ready for that. They just couldn't convert to points.
That her first ball this time. Not the best set from Obaldo. Panangin did not get a clean attempt. Goes for it this time. Who's gonna get it?
One attack point. Santos, you know, she's from the senior high program of LaSalle.
So very familiar with the system here.
Together with Ishana.
So there's that connection there already that we know. Meantime, LaSalle will get another chance to set up here. And it doesn't take too long for Provido to show her trademark. That quick set, that quick play. Devasora going for the same spot. Seeing good defense from Del Castillo there. One more time for Devasora and Nunag coming together with Provido for that block.
Yeah, they did not even have.
That is inside for Amie Provido.
That's what they want to get from the service line, those instant points.
See the Phil fast starting 6, di ba?
Papasok-pasok.
Yes.
It's a good taste of inexperience for them.
For Amie, good for number 15 in the scoring department. That is a rejection. Specialty of LaSalle as they ended.
Sam Candate has to be a bigger factor in the second set. And Canino will go up, playing it smart, but look at that save by Hardio. Nunag taking a second look and deciding on Provido. Why not? Now that she's got her timing back.
That's a perfect height, perfect speed on that set.
When she finally entered LaSalle, there were days she questioned if she was truly strong enough to survive it all. But she chose to keep going for that little girl who is now living out her dream, and for her Lola, whose belief still pushes her forward every time she steps onto the court.
8%, it was actually much better than LaSalle's reception, which was at 47%. Nice setup to Provido by Nunag for LaSalle's first point.
DLSU has been extremely sharp, Eric, in round 1 and 2. Perfect record.
This matchup, the coaches remind the Tigresses to stay composed, and during meditation, the players were asked to revisit the highs and lows of their last game and turn them into rebound emotions. For Cassie Carvalho, her edge comes from stepping onto the court with a purpose, but she admits, kailangan ko i-work yung connection ko with the spikers.
While continuing to improve her defense and timing, proving that she's not just filling in, but steadily growing into the lady spiker she was meant to be. Now back to you, Noreen.
That's the future for sure. 10 points in her last outing, talking about the now starter, Mikey Santos. Couple of middle blockers. Amie Provido, when she came in, and she wasn't...
12-point lead for the Lady Spikers.
Boyos with the swing. And you know, Boyos has a way
They are full of great middle blockers in their system.
And I think you mentioned Mika and Joy Baron and one other player besides
Celine Hernandez.
Celine Hernandez and Lila are the only ones who have scored 8 blocks in the history of the UAAP.
Nunag. Straight to Provido. There's a battle at the net. And Amie showcasing her leaping abilities there.
The aggressiveness of these blockers in the net are just undeniably good.
They're slowly finding their groove here, still looking for it actually.
Another out-of-system play, so they're not able to get their game going, to be honest. And Amie Provido, meantime, just like a hawk watching that ball. And you can see Amie Provido, yung galaw niya. She's always been confident then, but now she... And Laput and Del Castillo also are in the top 10. Eliarina and Dote on the other side. So a bunch of great blockers on the field right now.
It's Coach Kung Fu Reyes tuning in this game. Good first pass from the middle. Netura, no entry of the Tap Towers.
Solid wall built by LaSalle. It was a 3-woman block against Shaina UP.
Great men's matches earlier today, both ending in 5 sets. Great read by that LaSalle defense on that combination play of National University.
Amie Provido getting that.
Tudao blocked. Amie Provido shutting it down.
Perfectly reading that back quick set of Sagay.
6-all. Good serve.
Wow. Quick play, Amie Provido.
Yeah.
Just sneaking in these points. And
Lamina will manufacture. Counter-attack. Run and gun by Amie Provido. On a pretty much an ad-lib play. Sway or way moment.
Good pass by Cepeda, who's an underrated passer. Cepeda trying to drill it in. Excellent job by Provido intercepting that ball up top for the swipe.
Also a good dig from Angel Canino. And what a swing from Kai Cepeda. And Provido just using...
Easy pickings for Provido, redirecting that overpass. It wasn't the first set read for that.
Yeah, you know, like you were talking about Angel Canino, you're right, no? I mean, she's not as in a hurry.
Yeah,
She's deliberate with her hits, she's finding a way to score.
yan ang pinaka masipag, or yan ang talagang aasahan mo. It's the defense to be able to at least get the ball back up in the air. But Provido with that offensive block right before this kill. That's Amie Provido, of course, making an impact right away. Let's take a look at the spike of the set brought to you by Duncan.
12 points in their previous match.
Another one. That one works. These middle blockers enjoying the trust that Nunag is giving them. A lot of pressure now for NU. That's Bombita. Again, it doesn't matter. You know, these are players that may not have been scouted by LaSalle because they're coming off the bench, but Amie Provido says doesn't matter. #1 blocking team in the league, and they're showing it.
From drop balls to sharp hits.
Tough serves also, back row attack. Look at that. Canino, the all-around player. Reterta, bumalik ang bola. One more chance. Provido from the middle. Provido with a tip, and look at her with all that attitude. Amie Provido, just with that dump. Oh! And Lopez almost got a hand on it.
Tudao also in double figures now with 11 points. Nuna, combination play. Tudao slowing it down. Now it's Tudao attacking. It's rejected.
a competitive, there's, you know, bar none right now in terms of competitiveness. Wants to win everything as Provido finds the corner in zone 5. And the lead is back to just that, 5.
Perfect pass. And they have 3 attackers on the front row right now.
It's a good serve, but good control. Provido using her offhand. Amie doing it all here in the first set.
That almost sailed out for Provido, but again, just finding the right zones.
Almost an overpass. Good ball. Reset. Ooh, that one back to NU. Alinsug. Oh, look at Provido. Exactly where to be. So efficient.
That's a low toss by Laput. She knew it too. She knew it too. But they got a free ball and a gift back off that serve. Look at her. She's telling Coach Emil, my toss was too low, so she had to just push it to the other side. And a sway your way moment of the game brought to you by Sunsilk. Try the new Sunsilk with Amino Silk Complex for up to 2
into the finals.
Good coverage to start set number 3 for UE, and a drop shot by Bangayan, kept alive by De Leon. Easy over by Angel. Arasan sets it up back to Van. Van is blocked. Oh, you love the defense of Cepeda. Cepeda again digging it up. Bangayan rejected this time for the finish.
Now that she has shaken all of her stiffness in the first set, let's see her focus on enjoying and show how brave she truly is. That's it for courtside. Now back to you, Bumen Pongkai.
10 points for her in that previous match. She's going to get a lot of those Braun jokes and Braun references, especially if she really continues to play like that as Provido was in. And I'm only highlighting that, Marina, yung mga teaching moments, even in points that you make, as Provido continues to slice. 7 points. And a spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
Oh, what a pass. That's a great pass.
So pag nakita mo, you have to go all out on the cross.
And that one, they didn't get it the first time, so Nunag giving Provido another chance.
Sana Nunag just smoothly orchestrating the offense.
Wow, Bangayan went for it, but good defense from LaSalle, and they convert that into a kill for Amie Provido. But came out and did such a good job in the national team as a collegiate player. And of course, she's showing everybody that she is definitely one of the major cogs here in NU. Running attack, Provido. That one is called inside. So that technical timeout worked for DLSU. They were able to recoup a little bit.
It was pretty spotless.
Yeah. Hatman set. Again, flawless. That connection already established between the veteran and the newbie. Take a look at the spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan. Good stop there by Canino and also by Bacanque. Oh, good rally here. Palitan lang ng palo. Reterta dug. And it ends at the net. And we knew that there's going to be a lot happening with the blocks. And look at this comeback by DLSU. Lead is down to
22 total deadlocks in this game. It has been a close match so far. Netura away from the net. Off speed will not work from the back row Canino. Netura now nakabuelo. But easily picked up, and then Amie Provido will end the exchange there.
Only the 3rd point for Amie Provido. Still working on that connection, but the power tip worked.
Battles itong dalawang team na to.
And we know the rivalry will go on.
For sure. as Provido continues to rise and score 7 points for Amie.
Take a look at that. Coming off 8.
If they had their way, they'd rather just rest until finals.
Yes.
But NU will not have it. They are challenging DLSU, the back-to-back champions that they are. Oh, Provido is finding it. She's getting started.
Laput with a dig. Nunag to Provido. And Amie with 4. 3 coming in the second set.
She has the height, she has the athleticism to go.
Speaking of setters, a change on the other side. Dax is back. Cortez will sit down first. Another chance here. J-Lo waiting on the other side. The shoot set is rejected.
Ateneo's got to keep reminding themselves that you always have to be on our toes when you
Give her a game every match.
Wow. That with Amie Provido in the front right now. They have not been able to take NU in straight sets. It was a 5-setter and a 4-setter earlier in the season. And now these errors, the lapses from NU.
So doing a very good job defensively, taking advantage of the hard.
Talking about LaSalle here.
Good serves coming from Itang. Oh! Kahit nagkamali, nabawi pa rin, but ball still in play. Another chance here. Nuna going to Provido again. Let's get it right this time, said Nuna.
The first attempt, I think the set was too low.
That's a crucial point for DLSU. Oh, right back at you, said Provido. And it is really crunch time here for the Lady Dams.
Back in the game for LaSalle. Coach Ramil is not going to toy around anymore. And Amie Provido points at the spot to break that run.
Wow. Just muna talaga yung blockers ng DLSU. Oh, and Mata this time could not get the ball back up. So the quick action coming from DLSU as well. That one paying off.
Just back and forth with the middle blockers.
Arasan. Good server, but she hasn't picked up an ace yet. De Leon with a pass.
Ooh, that's low.
Beautiful shoot set by Reyes, connecting to Provido for the winning point. Just like how Provido closed it out as well in set number 1. Nice to see Nicole Reyes getting her form.
Here's a spark off the bench. Masura.
Good serve.
Tough serves from Del Castillo. And then you're going cross court. Good stop by Lilay. Ryan was there. Mujo again. Bumalik. Buhay pa rin ang bola. Send it over. That's right. They knew to do that. Oh, wow. Game just, everything happening so fast. But you got to appreciate the fight in UE. One more time. Wow, that looks good for DLSU, but good defense here for NU. Another chance here for LaSalle. Camino going up. Good defense. Another broken play. Buhay pa rin. We're seeing good coverage here for NU. That was the adjustment that they made from the first set. Good read there from Maaya. Here we go with the rallies. Buhay pa rin ang bola. Oh, just so smart. Amie Provido, there was nobody home in the backcourt of NU.
All of NU's defense were up in front in that long rally, and she knew exactly where she wanted to put that.
And that's a swaying moment of the game, brought to you by